We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Grossman, a California-born ball player. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Standing in, Louis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Sliding stop by Jeanette. Touché, sir.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Joe Morgan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. To the plate now, Joe Carter. He grounds it sharply to third. Taken in by Brett. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Aparicio has got it, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Andrew
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter is camped under this one. One down.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
In now, Dwight Evans. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Evans, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Dwight Evans becomes out number 2 this inning. George Brett is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's Scooter Gennett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Morgan waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 55, Carlos Rodon.
Into the box now, Carlos Rodon. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Joe Torre, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The average sits at 294. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. 0-2 the count to Santiago.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Now a ball lined to the left side. Torrey, base runner at first with 1 out. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Louis Aparicio will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Striding in, Robbie Grossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping up now, Kenny Lofton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Delino DeShields. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looking at his career totals, DeShields averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First things first, here's the throw over. And the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Standing in, Dwight Evans looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped up. Torrey is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and one, the count to Joe Carter. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Towards second. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. 1-0 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Down the first baseline, reined in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Halfway home, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, George Brett. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's out number 1. Digging in, Joe Torre. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Benito Santiago comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick.
So here now is the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That's popped up. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Luis Aparicio is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Delino DeShields. Line towards center field. Lofton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 55, Carlos Rodon.
Now at the plate, Carlos Rodon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The second baseman, Joe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away.
The batter,
Ready once again, Andrew Jones. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, George.
Stepping into the box, George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. And he is out on the tag. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Indiana leads it 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he popped him up in there, a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the stretch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. DeShields is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Now in the box, Joe Carter. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
There for it is Andrew. He makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Reds do push across a couple on this. So striding in, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
the catcher, Benito Santiago.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Michael Lorenzen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Jay Bruce will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Anderson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Louis Aparicio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 1-1 home. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ken Griffey will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Julian Merriweather will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Julian Merriweather.
Andrew Jones will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jones is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Dwight Evans.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Mondesi scoops it up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of 1 leg in the hole.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing left field, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Andrew Miller will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jay Bruce stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Little chopper back to the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play.
This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossett.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, George Brett.
The third baseman, George.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, it's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Nobody out, runner on first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. That too will be a foul ball and will stay 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batter number 11.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Louis Aparicio. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Tyler Chatwood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Chatwood.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Carter will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Morgan. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lofton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. Indiana is out in front here, 8-2. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the 1-0. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Cincinnati, the right fielder, Rodon.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Rhys Hoskins is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The Reds down to their last strike. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. Indiana swung the bats well with 16 hits. Patrick Corbin wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.